Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Celina Pereira. I love makeup and I'm from Sydney, Australia. Today's video is going to be another full face first impressions video. Pretty much the majority of what's going to be on my face today is a first impressions. There are a couple of products that I didn't have new of, so I just used what I already know and love. I am super excited to be doing this video because I've got a bunch of new stuff, a few really cool new releases as well that I wanted to try out and show you. I got some weird products coming up as well, so I'm just really excited to get into this. If you guys want to see the full face of first impressions of what I've got to show you today, then please keep on watching. Alright, so I have already done my brows. I have a bit of mascara on from during the day today. I actually didn't really wear any makeup today. I just did my brows and mascara and that was it. So I want to start off with priming. I've already gone ahead and applied moisturizer and all that kind of stuff. I don't know how to say this brand name. I don't know if it's NIOD or if it's an acronym like NIOD. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but someone let me know in the comment section down below. But this is actually a product that Genevieve spoke a little bit about. You guys know that I love her. And this is called the Photography Fluid Opacity 12%. Kind of glowing finish and brightening finish to the skin. It looks super strange. I believe this is the same brand that makes the skincare products The Ordinary, which if you guys know The Ordinary, they're an amazing, very affordable skincare brand with amazing products. So I'm going to take some of this. She just puts like drops straight onto her face, so I'm just going to do the same. My mirror is in this direction, so if I'm looking this way, you know why. I'm just going to take a couple of drops of this and apply it straight to my face. This stuff looks thick. To just start blending this into the skin. I definitely see a little bit of brightness. I see the brightening quality. We'll see how we go as I apply more makeup on. So for foundation today I want to use, this is the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. I'm super excited to try this foundation out because this is actually not available in Australia. We don't have Wet n Wild here, unfortunately. But I did buy this when I was in LA and I've been so excited to try it. It comes with a spatula and I'm just going to apply it just straight to the skin. Well, this looks like a pretty good colour match, so I'm also really excited about that. I did buy it in store, but I don't think I actually tested it. And I was also probably a little bit more tan there too, so it's probably slightly dark. So just apply some of that. I don't know how much I'm going to need because apparently this is really full coverage. I want to blend that out with this new thing that I found. This is massive. This is a beauty blender from Sports Girl. And if you guys are not in Australia, Sports Girl is basically a fashion outlet. They have a lot of like more for younger girls, like, you know, early teens. And they have a brand new range of like makeup products. I mean, they've always had makeup, but I've heard a lot of really cool reviews about their makeup. This is called the Body Blender. So it's actually designed for like fake tan on your body and stuff. But so we'll see how that goes. I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm just gonna try it out anyway because I have it here and I want to see, because if you can use it for your body, I'm sure you can use it for you. It actually is blending out not terribly, and I feel like it's eating up a bit of product, but the blend is not bad actually. I'm quite surprised. And the foundation's looking really, really nice. I do have a couple of blemishes on my, but I do have a blemish here and I do have a couple of blemishes down here. So I'll go with a bit more coverage as well. I'm not going to blend the foundation for that either because this is not what I would, you know, usually use to apply my foundation, like something like this big and this style of sponge. So I'm not going to discount points. I just wanted to use because I thought it was kind of fun and it actually blends out quite nicely. The foundation is slightly dark for me, but I was more tan when I actually bought this. Finish, I would say, is like a satin to matte, more on the matte side. It's not really dewy much at all. Alright, next I want to move on to concealer, and I do have a couple of new concealers to try out. These are the brand new ColourPop No Filter concealers. I bought two shades. I bought the shade Light Neutral 15, which I think is probably what I would use for like highlighting. And then I wanted a shade that I could use as like a spot concealer, because I heard that it was really nice and lightweight. So this is the shade Medium 30. So we've got here Light 15 and Medium 30. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but that's those two shades there. I definitely think that Medium is probably slightly dark for me right now. In summer when I've got more of a tan and where I tend to wear less foundation, that will work really well as like a spot concealer. Neutral 15. And I'm going to apply that under the eye, just as I would any concealer. I never really do like the whole stripe situation, I always do kind of more dots. I just feel like it's better to start off with less product and then work your way up. And I'm just going to let that just dry for a second, and while that's drying, I'm just going to apply a eyeshadow base to get ready for the eyeshadows. This is just the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion that I always use. Now to blend out the concealer on my under eyes, I do want to take my same G40 brush, and I always start off up here in the forehead region. Alright, I'm noticing that this concealer does dry down quite quickly. It's blending and it's blending really nicely, but you are going to probably want to move a lot quicker than what I did. I always let my concealer dry a little bit, and that's a technique that I learned from Jackie Aina. The concealer looks really beautiful. I probably put a little bit too much concealer on this side because it's not blending out as nicely. I mean, it still blends out really nicely, but it does definitely look a bit heavier on this side. But I know that I definitely put more on this side. Bake under my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead now and bronze my skin. I don't have anything new. I'm going to use my MAC's Give Me Sun, and I'm just using a Duo Fiber stippling brush. For blush, I'm going to use the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Kits. I am a huge fan of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio. Now this is in the shade Radiant, and there was another one as well which I think was Gradient, I want to say, which had some dark colours and also had a really good contouring shade if you want to like nose contour and stuff like that. I wasn't really drawn to that because I was more drawn to these colours here. I can see myself using all of the colours, but I think that these two here are probably what I'm most drawn to because they are more of the peachy tones. So like more of a bronzy, peachy kind of blush rather than like a pink. So I'm going to take these two here, Coastline and Terrace. Now this is the Bare Minerals Full Flawless Face Brush. I love this for blush. I'm going to take those up on the cheek. Oh, they're really nice. Oh, that goes really nice. Very pigmented, but very smooth and very blendable. So I did go in with a bit of product. I mean, I definitely dusted off a lot as well, but these blend out really, really beautifully. And I'm going to leave highlight to do towards the end. So I'm going to go to eyes, and I'm using the brand new Laura Los Angeles palette. This is her Cat's Pajamas palette, her very first palette. I'm a huge fan of Laura Lee. I've been a fan of hers for a very, very long time, and I'm so excited when she said she was launching something and coming up with something. I was so excited to see what it was. This is such a like smooth finish, even though it's all glittery, and just because I have to do it, I'm going to show you guys what exactly this looks like under like your phone light. I don't know if the camera is going to pick up how stunning that is. Shades inside are a very neutral and berry tone dream, which I love. Can't wait to dive into this. The palette itself has a really pretty mirror. I love the fact that it's kind of surrounded with flowers. I think it kind of frames the mirror really well, and both eyes fit in. It's a really great size. Off with by taking the shade Bomb Diggity right here. And I'm going to take, this is a R40 brush, one of my favorite blending brushes of all time, and I'm going to take that directly into the crease. Move a bit more forward so you can see what I'm doing. But I'm going to take that directly into the crease. These are so pigmented. I'm going to go into the shade now called Cray Cray, this one right here. And I'm going to take that into the outer corner of the eye. And then up into the crease. Same brush. Morphe R37. Kooky, which is this one right here, right into the crease and slightly onto the lid as well. Not to throw any shade at Laura Lee because I love her, but this is a purple based colour, so purples are hard to make. Not throwing shade, I'm just stating the fact. So far this probably, it's not that it's disappointing, it needs more work, it just needs a little bit more product. It's not as pigmented on the first application like the other ones are, but again, purples are really hard to make. This is a Morphe M560, and I'm going to take the shade Oddball, which is the black in the palette right here. And in the pan it's got like little flecks of glitter, but apparently when you actually put it on the eye it doesn't, which is interesting. I'm just going to put this in the outer corner. Ooh, that is a really pigmented black. Wow. Just putting that in the outer corner. It does have a little bit of fallout, but honestly I'm expecting that with the black. a bit more kooky and cray cray mixed together. I'm just gonna blend out this black as well. I'm a real fan of this look and this palette. It's blending out super nicely. I'm loving that. I'm gonna go ahead and take in one ear. I'm gonna take this and just apply it just over the lid. Oh, that's nice. Now these don't have to be applied with the finger, they can be applied with a brush. Just because I want to make it a little smidgen extra, I want to take a little bit of out the other, so in one ear and out the other. And I just want to take a little bit of that just in between in one ear and the black shade. This shade, hella fallout, you can see, but so much fallout's going on there, but that's okay. Alright, I want to take the shade Scatterbrain, which is this stunning, stunning gold shade right here. And I'm going to put it in the inner corner of the eye. Oh. And also onto the brow bone as well. With this palette, I either recommend, if you're going to use the shimmers, either use them wet, or if you want to use them dry, either have a lot of powder under your eye so you can sweep it off, or do your eyes first and then do your face. Either way will work for you. Lower lash line, I'm just going to keep it really simple. I'm going to take Kooky and Cray Cray with my R37. Just matching it up with the top lash line to make it really nice and smoky. And then taking my R40 with Bomb Diggity and just blending that out. Now for lashes, I'm going to take this pair here from House of Lashes in the style Smoky Muse. And I love these lashes. These are definitely not new to me. Now we're almost at the end. All we really need to do is highlight and lips, as far as what I think. So I'm going to take two highlighters. First I'm going to take the ANASTASIA Beverly Hills Sugar Glow Kit. Now I did take out the shade Gumdrop because it had a little bit of an accident in transport and this did break. I have it on my bench to fix it. But that's okay because really the main shades I was excited for this palette were these two shades here, so Marshmallow and Butterscotch. They were the main ones I was excited for anyway because they're more my tones. So I'm taking a bit of Butterscotch and this is a Morphe 39 I think. I'll take some of that and just apply it. Oh, honestly Anastasia has some of the best highlighters that I've ever used. The Sun Dipped and the Aurora Glow Kit are two of my favourite glow kits and they're honestly my go-to highlighters. All the usual places, and I do want to apply a little bit of Marshmallow, just the teeniest bit, and really just go on the high point of that highlight just to add that little bit extra because one highlight just isn't enough. Now for lips, I don't really have anything new per se, but I have a new shade. This is the Smashbox Liquid Lips in the shade In Demand. The shade Stepping Out is my favorite shade. I love it. I love this formula so much. The applicator is like a doe foot applicator, but it's a kind of diamond shape, so it's really easy application, and this shade is so pretty. Now this lip is quite light and it's actually really pink like compared to what I usually go for, but I love it. I think it looks absolutely stunning with this look and just in general I love this shade. So guys, that is basically it for this entire look. Alright you guys, so that is it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and be sure to leave me a comment down below on what you want to see next. Let me know what you thought of this video or anything that you want me to do an in-depth video on. I'm definitely so cool to do whatever you guys want me to do. Don't forget also that every single product used and mentioned will be linked down below in the description box along with all my socials and all my other information. If you guys want to follow me on my other social media, please be sure to go to Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook and Pinterest. That all is Celina J. Pereira. Once again you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until the next one, I love you guys. Mwah!